So I'm Dr. Dan Manson. I'm the horticulturist here at RFM. More recently, over the last 10 or 15 years, just focused on plant physiology and how you bring technology, engineering solutions into improving management of day-to-day operations on the macadamia orchard. So this sensor suite and the idea of using permanent sample plots allows us to improve the precision through which we manage our orchards. It allows us to precisely apply the right amount of water whilst also monitoring long-term trends in nutritional status of the tree, which also allows us to maximise yields over large areas whilst not over-applying nutrition or irrigation resources. The main two lots of measurements we're taking within the orchard are nutritional samples of the leaf of the macadamias, taking these leaf samples, dry tissue samples every 3 months in the orchards, so we get an idea of the trajectory of the nutritional status of the trees. This helps us alter our nutritional schedule to maintain the optimum amount of nutrients in the macadamias throughout the season. Another critical component of the sensing technology we have in our orchards includes the soil moisture sensing. We measure soil water potential at 3 different depths, 20, 40 and 60 centimetres below ground level. This allows us to track the depth of the irrigation, the effective depth of the irrigations. So we don't want to over-apply water so that the water travels past the root system of the macadamia, and that leads to a reduced efficiency of our irrigation scheduling. We want to apply the exact right amount of water so that the entire root system of the macadamia trees are treated. So that's the motivation behind placing the soil water potential sensors at different depths, so we can understand the depth to which we're irrigating. Also, we have a sap flow sensor installed in the trunk of the tree, which essentially measures the transfer of water up through the stem as the tree transpires. At night there'll be zero sap flow or very little sap flow, and then as the sun comes out in the morning, we can measure the increase in sap flow to a daily maximum. That daily maximum sap flow rate is predictable, and we can use the measurement of that transpiration rate to identify if the tree is happy or under drought stress. I'm standing next to a data logger in one of our permanent sample plots. This data logger is connected to a data transmission module, which transmits the data live to a centralised database, which is accessible by management staff all over the country. We can look at the live data streaming in from our permanent sample plots to allow us to assess the adequacy of our irrigation scheduling to ensure that the appropriate amount of water is getting applied to these trees to maximise yields over the season. The solar panel keeps the sensors powered and the data logger powered, so even without good sunlight for a week, this data logger will keep taking measurements, log that data and then transmit that data to the centralised database. The result of this is that we have a continuous set of measurements throughout the year that we can assess the impact of our management in our macadamia orchards.